morning, friends. How are you guys doing? So I've got a little tale of adventure from yesterday. I'm in nowhere, Ireland. Not nowhere, but not a place you've heard of before, probably. Quite rural, very nice. And when I got here night before last, my host had surprised me and picked me up in town and was going on about how, he'd be happy to give me a ride places. And he's like always really prompt with responses. We've been communicating through Airbnb. So yesterday morning, I was hungry because I'd been too tired to buy any groceries when I first got here the night before when I was in town. So I got up just before the sun came up and I walked into town and then waited for the Aldi's to open and brought my backpack, brought a couple of other bags. I'm pretty good at like guesstimating how much I can carry. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking, he's going to be able to come and pick me up. He's probably just not up yet. So I did things like choose a small watermelon and a whole big flat of eggs and, just enough groceries to be able to cook for quite a bit. And, but I'm messaging him and letting him know where I am, and I'm not hearing anything, and I'm not hearing anything. I'm like, uh-oh. So I sit out in front of the Aldi's for a bit on a nice bench and watch the world go by. Still don't hear anything from him. So I load up. I've got a backpack on the back. I've got a small backpack on the front, and I've got a bag of things in my arms. And I can do this. It's just very uncomfortable. So I walk about 10 minutes or so going the direction of the Airbnb, which is about 45-minute walk altogether. And there's like a gas station with an indoor cafe, quite nice. So I go in there and I hang in there for like 15-20 minutes, have a coffee. Still haven't heard anything from him. I'm like, dang it. And so I get up and the weather's nice, right? It's a beautiful day. It's not hot. So that part's picture perfect. And as I'm walking across the Bay area where the people have pulled in to pump their petrol, their gas, I see a lady who looks about my age. And I thought, oh, heck, I'm just going to ask her. And I asked her, like, are you going this way? And I pointed the direction that I was going. And she said no, that she was actually going the other way. But she didn't treat me like, like how we usually react when people come up to us now, at all alarmed or concerned. But I explained my situation and told her I should have passed on the watermelon. It's really the thing that's making this tough. And she offered to give me a ride, and she did. And she drove me my little bit to the house, which was just a few minutes out of the way for her. But we ended up having the most wonderful conversation, and she is my age. I'm like 6 months older than her, but she's also a foster mom, and she's got school-age kids, and we exchanged email addresses. Her name's Ruby. So it was just a very pleasant encounter. So that was, I know we need to be careful. I know we need to be cautious and stuff, but also, when we take some risk and we follow our gut, we can meet really great people and we can have really great experiences. Have a good day, friends.